Hey guys, so today I want to do another ranking video. This one is going to be based on my top 20 favorite guitar solos, but particularly the ones I've already covered on my channel so far. So this one, I did that because kind of want to limit the scope, give myself a few more requirements, and also don't want to run into any copyright issues actually, because I'm actually going to be using videos of me already playing. So I figured, that's a little bit better. Rather than using the original artist song, I can just use my cover version instead. These are all going to be unique artists, so just to keep things a little bit more fresh and interesting and diverse, going to be one song or one solo per artist for my list. So it's going to be my top 20, and obviously very subjective, right? It's going to be based on my own personal preferences, but these are going to be the top 20 guitar solos that I played on my channel, based on my own personal ranking here. And it's going to be based on the original solo, actually. I'm not going to be based on my performance. Obviously, I'm not as good as the original artist, but just based on how much I like the original solo, actually. Yeah, that's it. Stay tuned, guys. Alright, so number 20 is Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC. Probably my favorite AC/DC solo, because it's really fun. It's just like most of AC/DC solos. It's short, it's fun, not that technically difficult, but it's just a fun one to play. And it sounds good. Yeah, it's like a crowd pleaser, Number 19 is Sharp Dressed Man by ZZ Top. Another fun solo, but it's a very unique one. I don't think I've ever heard any other solo like this one. So it's a fun and interesting one. Number 18 is Yellow Ledbetter by Pearl Jam. It's my favorite Pearl Jam solo. Yeah, I'll choose it over Alive. I like Alive, but this one's just short and sweet, It just has a lot of emotion to it, I think. You guys can see the amount of raw emotion flowing in this one. Right, so number 17 is While My Guitar Gently Weeps by the Beatles. And I choose the original version because, well, might as well go with the original for this video. Yeah, I did a Prince cover version as well. That one is more flashy, but I feel like the original does have a little bit more emotion. So, and yes, I know it's Eric Clapton, technically not George Harrison, but yeah, it still counts. It's the Beatles, right? Yeah, technically Beatles song. Very emotional. 16 is Stay With Me by Miki Matsubara, the city pop song. It actually has a really nice solo at the end of it. Yeah, this is actually one of my favorite solos, is this ending guitar solo of the song. #15 is Nightcrawler by Laird Carlton. I think this solo might be the most difficult solo I've ever done on my channel. Yes. I mean, you can tell like when I'm playing this solo in this video, it's I'm kind of struggling to play it. Like it's a hard solo. It's so difficult. I don't think I can play this solo even now. Yeah, it's like this is an old video, of course, but I don't think I can play this solo now. It's a tough solo. And I think I memorized it at the time too. I wasn't looking anywhere, so I had to memorize the whole solo at this time. Yeah, it was pretty tough. That's a tough part. Wow. I don't think I can play the same thing now. Nice. 14 is Panama by Van Halen. Yeah. It's a cool solo. There's a lot of different parts to it. Yeah, I like how like Eddie Van Halen is there. His solos are always so like interesting. Yeah, you never know what they might sound like. He always puts some weird like kind of riffs inside of there. It's very interesting. Yeah, he might just put some weird like whammy lines or whatever. You never know, or tapping parts. You never know what he's gonna do. I like how this solo is like he's revving up the engine. It sounds like it. Panama. Right. Wait, number 12. Actually, so 13 is I Believe in a Thing Called Love by The Darkness. This song has 3 solos in it. All of them are pretty good. Yeah, it's just nice solos actually, very classic, and definitely these are some of my favorite solos too, so it makes my list. Especially the second one. I like the second one the best. It's a really nice solo. Yeah, that was my favorite out of the 3, but third one's pretty good too. Yeah. Number 12 is Blue Sky by Allman Brothers, my favorite Allman Brothers solo. It's just got that nice southern charm to it. Yeah. Because it's like, you can just clearly hear like this song's meant for jamming. So yeah, in this solo too, it's like you're supposed to have 2 guitars. That's what Southern rock's kind of like. You gotta have the 2 dual guitars, of course, but the original is obviously much better. You have 2 guitars, but yeah, I do like the melody of this one, and the fact that it's just like other Southern rock solos. It's just meant to be long and kind of jam-like, and meant with dual guitars, and this has a nice melodic feel to it. Yeah, it just feels so Southern. this song. It's from Georgia. It's got a nice Georgia vibe to it. Okay, number 11 is Freebird by Lynyrd Skynyrd. This is a very famous solo, and it's definitely one of the longest solos I ever played. It's not in my top 10 because, well, it's pretty close, but I just feel like this solo goes maybe a little bit too long. Like yeah, it doesn't have as much like there's solos that like feel interesting as you know throughout the whole solo, but this one is like, man, sometimes it's like it just feels like you're just riffing on the same kind of parts over and over, right? So I do like the solo. It's an iconic solo. Just not quite in my top 10 because I do feel like it gets a little bit repetitive after a while, and your fingers just start to hurt. It's like a 4 or 5 minute solo, I think. Yeah. Anyways, I did cover it, so I'm only gonna cover the Freebird solo one time because it's hell on my hands. So many repetition, you know. You guys can see how much repetition is in this solo. This is like just like hammer-ons and pull-offs, hammer-ons and pull-offs, hammer-ons and pull-offs for like 4 straight minutes. It's ridiculous. It just kills your hands. You just can see my hands are getting, my fingers are getting so tired at this point. Oh my god. Yeah, my fingers are getting really tired at this point, I think. Wow. Right, number 10 is Green Grass and High Tides by the Outlaws. Yes, I put this ahead of Freebird. Probably one of my favorite solos from a southern rock band. Just love it. Yeah, it's more interesting of a solo than Freebird actually to me. But yeah, just it's a nice solo. I think the first time I played it was in Rock Band, actually. But then that was before I tried it on guitar, obviously. Yeah, and then with the first time I heard it, I think I was in Guitar Hero Rock Band, and I was like, man, I gotta check this solo out. This is the other guitar. All these other rock bands have two guitars at least. So number 9 is November Rain by Guns N' Roses. Probably my favorite Guns N' Roses solo. I think Sweet Child of Mine is a good solo too, and that one's pretty iconic, but I would still put November Rain over it, in my opinion. Yeah, and Knockin' on Heaven's Door also has a really nice solo too. But yeah, November Rain is a good solo. Like, this is like, when I think of a Slash solo, this is the one I think about. By the way, this guitar is my friend Tony's guitar, Harley Benton. And the dual humbuckers really help when it comes to getting a tone like this. You really need to have a heavier tone for a solo like this. Sounds like I'm playing through a Marshall compared to my other solo videos. Yeah, Slash actually has some pretty nice melodic solos. It's not just about playing fast. That's what I like about these Guns N' Roses solos are pretty nice. You really need a humbucker guitar to play these solos, so glad I had my friend Tony's Harley Benton for this. I don't think I have a guitar. I just recently got a guitar with dual humbuckers, which is the Yamaha Revstar, but it doesn't actually have the high output like these. Yeah, these actually high output humbuckers, which is good for solos like this. Number 8 is Sultans of Swing by Dire Straits. Really good solo. Yeah, this is definitely my top 10. It's technically all fingerpicked too, because Mark Knopfler he does fingerpicked. But so I like how the solo is constructed. Really nice melodic and interesting feel. Yeah, it feels almost like a Dixieland type of jazz bebop type of swing thing. No, it's Sultans of Swing, right? So it's got a swing type feel to it, which is nice. But in a rock song. Alright, 7 is Bold as Love by Jimi Hendrix. Yep, this is my favorite Jimi Hendrix solo. He has a lot of good ones, but the Bold as Love just stands out to me. Like, man, what a solo, right? It's just a really, really cool solo. It's really in your face. At the same time, very nicely constructed, very melodic, as is Hendrix's. All Hendrix's solos are pretty melodic, but yeah. But this one's a bit more in your face than other Hendrix's solos, so. And also longer than most of Hendrix's solos in the studio, of course. You have the second part of the solo. Right, number 6 is Amazing by Aerosmith. I think this is a really underrated solo. Not many people talk enough about this one. This is a really good solo. Yeah, it's my favorite Aerosmith solo, but just overall as a solo, it's a really nice. It's like it's all blues to pentatonic stuff, but it's just the way that it's constructed. I really like it. It's a pretty long solo too, but I mean by Aerosmith standards, but yeah, yeah. I love playing it. It's a really nice sounding solo. yeah, in your face, but Joe Perry really did well. This one's like really utilized the pentatonic really well. This. Man, what a solo. Number 5 is Time by Pink Floyd. I thought long and hard about whether Comfortably Numb should be on here or Time, because I can only choose one Pink Floyd, right? It was a tough one. I mean, most people would probably pick Comfortably Numb, but Time is a really good solo too, and I think it deserves more love. Like, this is... Just like most of David Gilmour stuff, he doesn't play fast, but he plays with a lot of soul and emotion. And Time is really the best example of this. It's not a fast solo at all, but just you really got to play it with heart, you know? Yeah, it's just David Gilmour stuff just so emotional when he plays. Number 4, Mr. Crowley by Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, I'm choosing this over Crazy Train. I just think Mr. Crowley's a better solo. It's an insanely good solo. Like, it's fast, but at the same time still melodic. Like Randy Rhoads, just, oh man. He's somehow like, it's not just about playing fast, but he manages to make it really melodic sounding too, so that's what I like about Randy Rhoads. Which I feel like other shredders don't necessarily get. And yeah, this is a tough song to play. It was definitely one of my harder solos, I think. Yeah, not easy. after that one. Alright, number 3 is Achilles' Last Stand by Led Zeppelin. Probably my favorite Led Zeppelin solo, and yeah, I pick it over Stairway to Heaven. I mean, Stairway to Heaven has a really good solo, obviously. Very iconic, but I think Achilles' Last Stand deserves more love. It is a really good solo that more people deserve to know about. Yeah, Jimmy Page, man, what a genius. Alright, number 2, Hotel California. I think most of you probably saw this one coming, right? It's just one of the greatest guitar solos ever. With the Eagles, the thing is, I've listened to this solo so many times. Yeah, it's so brilliant. The thing is, there's another Eagles solo I really like was in I Can't Tell You Why. Has a really good solo in it as well. Not as famous as this one, but more slower and like a ballad, I guess. But this is the obvious choice. I mean, yeah, you can't go wrong with Hotel California solo. It's just such an iconic solo and just constructed supremely well. Yeah, every time you hear it, it's like, wow, this is just such a kick-ass solo. And they're a southern rock band, by the way, because Eagles are from Florida originally. So I count this as probably the best solo from a southern rock band. Yeah, which means that it goes ahead of Allman Brothers, Lynyrd Skynyrd, and Outlaws. Yeah, you got the dueling guitars, right? That's a southern rock band thing. So yeah, Don Felder and Joe Walsh should be both dueling here. Yeah, I don't know how they come out with this part, but this is a really nice sounding part, right? Very memorable. The arpeggios. Actually, they're combined with the other guitar. Like both Walsh and Felder are playing the same arpeggios, so it's like layered. Yeah, probably my favorite southern rock solo, Hotel California. Okay, number 1 is Highway Star by Deep Purple. Richie Blackmore just kills it with this one. What can I say? It's an amazing solo. Just one of the greatest guitar solos. Yeah, it's almost like metal the way that you play this. Like it's almost shredding, but it's not shredding. It's like he's just playing really fast, and it sounds melodic. It's not just like a repetitive thing. Yeah, so it's just a great sounding solo. It just sounds so kick-ass, so just, wow. And yes, this is much better than the Smoke on the Water solo. And I mean, Smoke on the Water solo is good too, but it doesn't match up to Highway Star. so kick-ass. So yeah, it's fast, but it's still melodic sounding, so it's a great solo. Right, guys, so that's it. That's my the favorite top 20 guitar solos that that I've covered on my channel. And one other thing to note is I did not put any instrumental songs in this list because I feel like almost the entire thing is like a solo. So like, yeah, 'Cause We've Ended as Lovers by Jeff Beck or Maggot Brain. Those are a few other nice songs that I did that are basically all instrumental. So I didn't put any instrumental solos in here, unfortunately, because, well, the whole song is almost like a solo, right? Or George Benson, Breezing, right? Did a few covers of that. Yeah, anyways, it's my list. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, that's it. As always, thanks for watching, guys.